for Market Matters. I'm Sulhi Azman, joined together with Charlotte Chong. Now, Charlotte, today we have companies in the news. We have RHB Capital Bhd. I'm holding up here.
What are you holding?
RHB card, with just bought it from our colleague Michelin Tan, hoping that there will be some money that I can withdraw later on. Anyway, the stock closed down 1.12% or 7 cents lower at 6.18 today, and it has been on a downward trend, falling by 24% since mid-April this year. RHB Bank is the fourth largest banking group in Malaysia by total assets, and it's backed by EPF. Now, Charlotte, what is the news about this bank today?
Bloomberg actually came up with an article saying that RHB may want to bolster its investment banking by venturing out to countries like Indonesia and Thailand. But I don't know what you think, because I think they are a little bit slow in this game, because CIMB has really, expanded their geographical footstep in all these countries. And other than CIMB, other banks like Maybank as well. There's
definitely, if you look at CIMB, right, they've been bolstering about their tagline, ASEAN for you, for instance, and so on. And yes, they are in almost all ASEAN countries. And yes, RHB Bank, they are in an interview, RHB said he expects the bank to handle 15% increase in equity and bond transactions in Indonesia next year, and foresee a rise in equity deals in Thailand.
Now, that also means one thing, that our market, our financial market, is not that exciting anymore. That's why they are venturing out to other markets. Now, bond and equity deals this year in these two countries, Indonesia and Thailand, have outpaced Malaysia. Now, we look at year-to-date foreign outflows in Malaysia, it has actually eased to 17.4 billion, and it surpassed last year's total of 6.9 billion. Now, we can see actually all this money and equity have been flowing out, going out from Malaysia.
Now, of course, the investors have cause for concerns on that. Anyway, Charlotte, if you look at IPOs today, right, in Malaysia, it has been scaled down, and equity capital, and just like certain IPOs that should take on off this year, like Qualitas, for instance, and other IPOs, but then they did not because of the unfavorable market conditions. And also, RHB is also joining CIMB in cost cutting and reducing their staff.
Now, this year, CIMB actually was the first bank that announced a mutual separation scheme in May this year, and they have already paid about 443.3 million. Following that, October this year, Hong Leong Bank, fifth largest banking group in Malaysia, they followed suit, implemented a voluntary separation scheme, cost about 19 million.
Now, talking about CIMB, right, yesterday, or rather, CIMB Research has been saying that they have upgraded the banking sectors from underweight to overweight, with RHB Capital to be their best pick. And CIMB said valuation of RHB is enticing given the drop in share prices, which pulled down its PE valuations from 9.1 times to 6.8 times previously.
Now, when you look at the financial results, actually the net profit went down 5.7% to 524.6 million. Revenue actually up 4% to 2.6 billion ringgit.
But Charlotte, we still look about this banking, right? They're still facing margin compressions. I mean, we have still stiff competition, so many banking outfits in Malaysia. Can they sustain though?
I think they are taking a lot of measures, to do cost cutting, downsizing their staff. And RHB, they have really laid off 1,812 staffs, paying some 309 million. So I think it will actually, we can see some effects from the banking sector.
Let's hope that let's see how it pans out. Now, anyway, just to take away a point, RHB Bank, there was a news report today saying that they wanted to bolster their investment banking activities in Thailand and also in Indonesia. Now, moving on to Insider Asia stock of the day, where we have Power Root. The share price has nearly doubled since the start of the year, and the stock closed down 3.17% or 2 ringgit and 75 cents today. Now, Power Root is a pure beverage manufacturer known for the beverages, especially Tongkat Ali and Kacip Fatimah. I see you're having a Kacip Fatimah, and I'm having this Ali Cafe there.
So as usual, Insider Asia likes all these stocks because of cash rich and low borrowing. When you look at the net cash position, their cash is at about 70 million ringgit with very minimal borrowing at about 50 million ringgit. Earnings are also quite attractive. First quarter FY16 net profit at 14.7 million, revenue at 108.9 million ringgit.
Now, they also said that they've been changed. I mean, there was no comparison because they've been changing their financial year from June to March. But anyway, the current subdued commodity prices will continue to bode well for the players, basically, because over the past 1 year, I mean, coffee, which is their main raw materials, raw commodity prices, has declined 42% to 1 ringgit and 16.8 US dollar per pound, while sugar has dropped by 19% to 14.7 per pound.
Now, actually, Power actually say that they are targeting to, boost their export sales to contribute about 50% of total revenue in the next few years. Right now, it accounts about 38% of sales in FY March 2015, and largely they export sales to Middle East, and they say because of the penetration rate is still very low in all these country or this region, Middle East region.
I mean, that would be work for them. On a side note, Charlotte, I can't imagine the Arabs, those in the Middle East, will be drinking our coffee, because I think coffee, I don't know, I mean, do you find this coffee tasty? Have you tasted it before?
I haven't tried it, but I will definitely taste it later because we have one here.
All right, okay, now, anyway, saying that, you've talked about the export markets where they want to grow to 50% by next year. Things should boding very rosy for them as well. But do you believe in the stock, though, given the fact that Southeast Asia has always taken a very defensive stock?
I think FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods, are always quite defensive because we consume, we eat every day, we drink every day. So that's why I think I still have a lot of confidence in all these stocks.
Yeah, I mean, just previously we were talking about Apollo, we have Kawal Foods and so on, and those have been their pick. But anyway, just to take it all home, Inside Asia today has given picked Power Root as their stock pick of the day, saying that, the usual stuff, cash rich and low borrowings, and also very defensive. That's all we have today, folks. I'm Sulhi Azman, joined together by Charlotte Chong. For more information, you can log on to our website at www.thehmarkets.com, where you can make better decisions, or you can always grab the fresh copy of the Edge Financial Daily or the Edge Weekly. That's all for us now. Good night.